Minister of Finance has presented the Ministerial Policy Statement for Financial Year 2025-26 to Parliamentary Committee of Finance that indicates total domestic revenue projections to be 35.692 trillion shillings. This represents a growth in revenue target of 4.323 trillion shillings, indicating 13.78%.
You'll see that there has been increased resources allocated to the activity of tax education and awareness, because we believe this is a critical gap that must be filled to improve compliance, public outreach, and client support initiatives.
Members of Parliament wanted the team to give them assurance that the budget they are giving is based on proper assumptions.
Because I would have expected you to give us some highlights in terms of the policy measures that you set last year and how they have performed, so that it gives us an indicator of why you are expecting a revenue growth of 4.3 trillion.
Growth in revenue target by 13.7. Kindly clarify to us the fundamental issue that brings the growth to that. What is so different that you're going to do this year to raise the target by 13.7?
In financial year 24-25, our projection was 31.9 trillion. There is an assumption that in financial year 25-26, we shall correct not less than what we corrected.
Some wanted responses on enforcement and compliance in cases where a shop is shared by many people.
But some people are complaining that you are once they say stock, even if you are many, say no, this is you are the owner of the shop. They use an assessment. How do you manage group stocks?
There's a lot lacking on tax education, because recently I was with some investors. Actually, for them, they even don't know when to object if there are issues to do with URA. They don't know when to appeal. It means that there's a lot lacking. You need to do a lot.
A whole 40 billion for systems upgrade, support maintenance services for efficient revenue mobilization. And given the controversy you've had on IFRIS, I'm wondering whether this now will include IFRIS, or whether you are budgeting for that.
The chairperson of the committee, Amos Kankunda, wanted officials to explain to the committee efforts done to ensure traders understand what IFRIS is, because many still think it is a tax.
Revenue through interventions like IFRIS and the rest have been failing. You think that therefore now with the awareness and other interventions, something can be done. Out there, we find that some of the traders are not aware. They think IFRIS is a tax. And we are surprised because we know it is not.
The last 10 months, we've not been enforcing IFRIS, but we've concentrated, following the traders' strike, we've concentrated on sensitization and educating the taxpayers the benefit of IFRIS. Interestingly, we have noted improved voluntary registration on IFRIS by way of numbers registering, meaning that the message and the benefits is beginning to yield.
Musasizi explained to the committee the assumptions they have that revenue will increase by 13% financial year 2025-26.
That the tax measures, like we've stated, we have already presented in Parliament, the bills which we have presented will bring new resources, which are also built in. Then we assume that as URA continues to improve, the efficiency in tax administration will also give us additional revenue.
Others discussed include taxing all exports and how porous borders are being handled. I'm Nafka Farida and Gloria Gwitabinji at Parliament.